Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some breaking news out of Auburn Hills, and while it might not shock anyone who's been following closely, it's still a huge deal for the truck world. So Ram has officially announced that it's pulling the plug on its all-electric Ram 1500 REV pickup. Now this move really isn't a surprise. The all-electric REV has already been in trouble for months. Ram canceled the promised long-range 500-mile version earlier this year, and then on top of that, the truck's timeline kept slipping. Basically, it was pushed back several times to the point where insiders expected it wouldn't show up until late 2027 as a 2028 model. And now we have confirmation straight from Stellantis that a pure EV Ram pickup is not happening. So why the change? Well, there's several factors at play here. The first one is slowing demand. Full-size electric pickups just haven't taken off like how automakers thought they would. Ford's F-150 Lightning started strong but quickly saw demand cool. GM's Silverado EV was slow to roll out and just hasn't, moved in big numbers. And even Tesla's Cybertruck, with all the hype, has been more of a novelty than a mainstream success. So the simple truth is that truck buyers still care most about range, towing, and quick refueling, and the current EV tech just hasn't nailed all three at once. The second is tax credits. So Congress eliminated the federal EV incentives, which made these already expensive trucks even less attractive. So without that $7,500 cushion, buyers aren't lining up the way they used to. And then the last one is regulatory pressure. So under the previous administrations, automakers were spending billions on EVs just to avoid emissions penalties. But with the Trump administration rolling back those rules, Stellantis now has breathing room, so they don't need to rush out EVs just to dodge fines. So when you combine all that with the high cost of developing a dedicated EV truck, Stellantis simply decided it's not worth chasing the shrinking niche. So instead of having a pure EV, Ram is moving forward with the range-extending electric version. So you might remember it as the Ram 1500 Ramcharger, but moving forward from this point on, it will wear the Ram 1500 REV nameplate. So again, it's going to be kind of confusing, but while we're not getting the all-electric REV, the actual range-extending Ramcharger is now the REV. So this truck is scheduled still to make its debut in Q1 of 2026. Ram is already calling it the ultimate pickup, and that's because it has a 92 kilowatt hour battery pack. It also has a 130 kilowatt onboard generator, twin EDMs or electric drive modules, one with 250 kilowatts up front and 248 in the rear. And when you put that together, you're looking at basically 647 horsepower and 615 pound-feet of torque. The performance targets are pretty insane. You look at a 0 to 60 time of 4.5 seconds, up to 14,000 pounds of towing with a Class 5 hitch, best-in-class payload of 2,625 pounds, and the real headline is up to 690 miles of targeted total range. And of course, that depends on the scenario, but nonetheless, those numbers alone crushes anything else in the half-ton segment. So Ram CEO Tim Kuniskis basically summed it up perfectly when he said, with unlimited battery electric range, the Ram 1500 REV is the pinnacle of the light-duty pickup truck segment and the ultimate electric truck. The new REV is a beast. 647 horsepower, 615 pound-feet of torque, 4-second 0 to 60, 14,000 pounds of towing, and zero need for a public charger. And think about that last part. No need for a public charger. That's what separates these range-extending electric vehicles from traditional EVs. So you can plug it in at home for daily driving, but when you're towing or hauling or road tripping, that onboard generator eliminates the anxiety that has turned so many truck buyers off of EVs. And then the REV also offers the same thing that the all-electric version did. So basically you still get, bi-directional charging, so you can power another EV, or you can send power back into the grid, or even run your house during an outage. So again, there's a lot of things that this truck does that the electric one does, but you don't have the anxiety. So here's what this really means. While Ford and GM and Tesla are doubling down on their pure EVs that aren't connecting with the mainstream truck buyer, Ram is actually carving its own path. They're not abandoning innovation, but they're actually making it usable. And strategically, this also protects Stellantis in the most important market, North America. So North America is the profit engine for the company, and losing truck buyers here would be devastating. So the REV also allows Ram to stay innovative without alienating its core customers. So the bottom line, the all-electric Ram 1500 REV is dead, but the range-extending REV is alive and well. And it could redefine what a half-ton pickup can be. With nearly 700 miles of range, best-in-class towing and payload, and the ability to power your life when you need it the most, the truck looks like it could be a real winner. So what do you guys think? Did Ram make the right move by canceling the pure EV version and going all in on the range extending model? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.